Ram,
Hmm.
Ravi just now called me. He's at Olympic House.
Oh, oh, oh my God. Hmm.
He has not picked up your message yesterday.
Oh,
I'm
can you just
asking.
ask him to come to my home if required?
No, so he lives near to Ilford station only.
Oh,
We'll
oh,
go
is
back
it?
and
Is it?
log in from home.
Okay, okay, okay. That's fine.
So he's saying 10-15 minutes after he will log in.
Yeah, that's fine. Um, that's fine. Okay, where is our whatever practice? This one, right? Yeah. Okay, so let us slowly implement one by one today. Just taking that to JavaScript class web online one.
One quick thing, I downloaded Sublime actually this morning, and it was showing this 3.0 something, and it is coming as unregistered. So will it be fine? I've still not started doing it, but it was looking like it is incomplete.
I mean, I think Sublime you need to add few plugins like I think Sublime maybe you need to add. You can add some plugins as well. So
Which
maybe you need to add some plugins. I mean, if you run the code and save it, you can go to terminal. Go to terminal. It will work. So if you just save it and go to terminal, it will work. But Cucumber and all this bit of syntax, all these things, maybe a little bit. You may need a kind of a Sublime plugins for that. Okay, just a second. Yeah, you need this plugin. Gherkin formatter. Okay, you need this. Just I mean, it will help him. You can just go to Sublime plugin and you can search for this. Okay, because in Sublime you can do that. You can go and download the plugin. So just if you type Cucumber, then you have this. Okay.
so just only one Cucumber plugin we required.
Yeah, the main first one. Okay, so just go to Sublime and search for packages. Okay. Okay, so let me come back.
So do we need to register also because it is coming as Sublime text unregistered in the editor?
No, it doesn't need to register.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, guys, let us go through this WebDriver IO today. So last week, what we discussed is we discussed a kind of a page that we went, isn't it? So we went into the page. How the learn domain? How to go to your stuff. Button should contain domain. Okay, so which? Okay, we went to the snap, isn't it? Okay, cool. Okay, so let me run it. Let me refresh. So what is the command to run? WDIO, isn't it? Let's see.
Cannot see your screen now. What happened? Oh, sorry. Yes, it is there. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just running it. So I run the script, but there's no npm. Yeah, okay. So I need to do npm install because I delete all my npm folders now and then. So I need to do
are you using that npm 8 port or
maybe I think so. Okay, let's see if it's not running, then we will change it.
okay.
Okay, let's go. So let us complete this WebDriver IO today. We'll go in depth and see all the features available in WebDriver IO. Okay, and then so ideally I would expect that you guys should be strong in WebDriver IO. So say that you did lot of what called I mean lot of exercise and a lot of experience in WebDriver IO. So put that WebDriver IO as your main tool. Okay. Okay, so let us make. I mean, I know because I mean, even when I'm talking to consultants, these people are saying that there's a lot of openings for WebDriver IO. And night watch is exactly same. There's no difference at all, except few things, which I will walk through next week. So that's the reason why let us okay, concentrate on this Webdriver. Okay. So yeah, so what happened? Okay, connection refused, 44. So why it is happening? Do you know this? It's happening because the Selenium server is not running, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we have to do is, so this is all configuration. So in configuration, there should be something which is saying that start the Selenium server itself. Okay. So because it's asking external Selenium server to run, I think so. So there should be some kind of a flag to say that you have to start the Selenium server itself. Okay. So for that, I mean, even see, we use a lot of frameworks day to day. So, but sometimes if you're stuck, then we just go to the help and search here. There'll be some option for us. Okay. So let's see. Okay, Selenium. Okay. So what we have to do? So we have this host is given, username key is given. This is Sauce Labs. Okay. Source labs, but we want to run locally, isn't it? So to run locally, your Webdriver IO. So there should be some flag. I think I had seen it somewhere. There should be some flag. Reports, reporter, run Selenium. Something will be there. Give me 1 second, guys. Organizing timeouts, browser update, frameworks, curve, test runner, get started. Okay, run the test runner programmatically. This is fine. It's not Sauce Labs, APM. We don't need all these things. But to run locally, isn't it? So services is equal to Selenium, I think. Services is equal to Selenium. Yeah, this one. Okay. So here you want to take care of enhanced test submit almost okay, like add new command instead of okay. So this is a test runner. So what we have to do here is we need to say that we are running Selenium standalone. Okay. So you can see that this is just a configuration, just saying that please run the test locally by itself. Okay. So if you do this, what happens? We will let us see. Okay. Do you see this? Now itself, it is opening the browser and it is running the test. Okay. So yeah, so the thing is, you can see that this one line of code is making a big difference, isn't it? Did you see, guys? So previously what is happening is I need to run a server locally, but instead of that, what I did is I said, okay, no, I will not manually run the server. So let us make that a small configuration change. So this is the configuration change which says that you are running the test locally. So the standalone server will be taken care by itself. Okay. So this is the flag which will help to run the test locally. Okay, but if you want to run that in Sauce Labs, so then we need to make this as a Sauce Lab, as a configuration, as given by these people. So if you want to run through Sauce Lab, then we need to do this. Okay, so if somebody asks how to connect between Sauce Labs and Webdriver IO, then this is the answer. So we need to, in the config file, we need to provide all these things. Okay, so the services is important. Services means where is the server running. So where exactly is the server running is what they need. So if you put service is equal to Sauce, it will go to Sauce Labs. If it is Selenium standalone, it will go to standalone. Okay, make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now let us okay, Webdriver. Okay, I will put, and we got interview questions also, right? So I'll be as slow as possible so that you people understand. So first of all, So what I'm saying is config. Okay, so source log config. So source log we have something like services flag. Okay, so what this flag will do, it will redirect the server. Okay, so is it the options are standalone? Okay, or the services are source labs. Okay, so we have to provide that here. Okay, we have to redirect the server. So for that, we need to use this configuration. Services is equal to this. Okay, so now we have this interview questions. Okay, so now Webdriver, how to connect okay Webdriver to source labs. Okay, now so now what is happening is cannot read the property steps of undefined. Oh my god, where it is complaining, you will see. Okay, should go to the okay, so we got these features and step definitions, isn't it? Okay, so we got step this. Okay, so what is happening, it is saying that something is not readable. Okay, okay, given when then. Okay, so that's fine. So what is the problem here? There's no problem at all. Okay, I'm just running it, just a second, let's see what is happening. Okay, saying that cannot read steps of undefined. Okay, so there may be some library issues. Let's see how we can fix this. Okay, we got .node. So see, thing is, there are two ways to run. We can directly run through node modules, or we're running from the command line. So here, let us run the same through from node modules and see what happens. Okay. So Webdriver IO bin. Okay. So we got a Webdriver IO bin. Okay, and then we got WDIO. Let's see what happens. Can't initialize service. Okay, so why it can't initialize? Because we don't have Selenium server npm module here, isn't it? Okay, so that may be the reason. Okay, so let's see. So npm install okay -g. Okay, I'm just running this Selenium standalone because that the dependency is not here. That's what I can see from naked eyes. Okay, so we don't have Selenium server dependency because I think previously in the last class, if you remember, we are running through a kind of server and client. So we are running in a server and client module way of doing it. Okay, so now it may require Selenium server. Okay, let's see. So what we did is it's not this. Okay, we do this and also we do Selenium -save. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so let's see. So we got Selenium standalone server here. Okay, which is running locally. Let's see. if we can fix that problem. Okay, no. Selenium can't install service. Selenium can't find. Oh, okay, this is also important. Okay, that's fine. So you can see that there are a bit of dependencies required for us to run locally. I don't know how previously we had done. I forgot about it. But let's install all these services. Okay. This service is actually somehow is missing. I think last time we were running in Source Labs or something like that. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, so yeah, so now it is running. Let's see if we can get that steps running. Okay, it's opened. Now see what happens. Okay, that's fine. Again, it is saying something is undefined. So there's some, okay, so it's cannot read property steps of undefined. There's some syntax error somewhere. So where did we have steps of undefined? Let's see. Okay, so what we are doing right now is, okay, this is steps.js, feature steps.js, and then here, this is all good, isn't it? So, steps, undefined steps. Cannot read steps. Okay, guys, I think there's something cannot read property of steps of undefined. So steps, where are we calling steps here? Steps. Give me 1 second. Where is this happening? Let me Google it, shall we? I don't know. You should run the tests straight away. Scenario outline is not working. Okay, guys, I think there's some problem. I think we'll remove cucumber dependency, WDO cucumber of dependency. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I think somewhere dependencies is having a problem. WDO cucumber framework, which is 2.1, which is fine. Names are expected WDO 0.6. Webdriver IO 4.6. Okay, so I think we stuck up with this issue. I don't know why. Okay, let's fix this problem. Oh yeah, okay, so this is because of these examples. Okay, shall we just run this? There may be some problem with the examples.
No, we have not mentioned their scenario outline.
No, we mentioned here, see.
Okay, here, okay, fine.
Yeah, so there may be something, I think somebody said there's some problem with the example. So if this test is running, then there's problem with examples, then we will try to fix this, not a problem, okay? So the first scenario is working, which is fine. So now when we want to go to scenario outline, then there's a problem here, okay? So it is not a problem with us, but problem with the configuration of something else is going on. Okay, so what I will do is okay, so okay, so typically what I should do is, okay, so I need to implement these step definitions first of all, isn't it? Okay, so the steps are not implemented properly. That is one thing, and there may be some issues with this scenario outline, because as I said, I think somebody is having the same problem, and they said that this is because of scenario outline. Yeah, so somebody is getting the same problem. See, when they're using example scenario outline. Okay, so I also say we should try some around. Everything works fine with normal scenarios. Okay, so there's some existing issue which is bit annoying. Okay, so this is bit annoying really. This is a problem with the framework itself. Okay, shall we just so it is the problem with this WIDO framework. Okay, so let us do one thing. I mean, in this case, let's see, go to npm and see what is actually happening. Okay, because this kind of things can happen in the time. So this is because of this package. Let's see what is happening here. Okay, so this package is, the current version is 2.1.0, which we got already, isn't it? Okay, which is fine. However, tags. Okay, so however, there is some problem. Okay, so shall we try with the old version, because this version have a problem? Shall we try with the old one, which is because maybe like 1.1.1, and see how it goes? Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I am just like you guys. I don't know whether this will fix or not, but let us do npm install again and see what happens. Okay, because I think this scenario outline have some problem. We can avoid the outline for now, till we get a workaround. Otherwise, this will work. Okay, let's give a try. So if scenario, this kind of things happen, if you got some problem, Google it and see what is the problem, and then try to play around with the versions. So I got 1.0, 1.1.0. Let's see how it goes. Is there anything else? Okay, so I'm running this outline as well. Let's see how it goes. Okay, okay, look like it is passed, isn't it? We don't have any issues, isn't it? So the tags that we are using here, see that carefully. Are we using any tags here? Tags. So we're running all the tests. We're not specifying a tag. So typically every test should run. So this test is, the second test is running. However, the implementation is not there. That's it is not doing any work for us. But actually, we are not seeing the problem that we had seen before, isn't it? Okay. So 6 steps are skipped. Why they are skipped? Because this is not implemented. Shall we go and implement the step? Hello?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm implementing it. So it is just this. Okay, so let me, user is in that page. So user is in this page. Okay, so the domain is nothing but your regular expressions. Okay, so we have to use a regular expression here. Okay, so that regular expression is something which we have to just to see from any of this. Okay, so we got few boilerplates. So what I will do is not spec. So I need to get the regular expression just the way that we did last week. Okay, so give me 1 second. That is okay, so give me 1 more second. This is to do with the regular expression. So the regular expression is this. Okay, this is what I need. Okay, in a simple terms, this one. Okay, so what I will do is You can see that I'm just doing like this, and I don't need double quotes here. Okay, and then say that that is nothing but your market, isn't it? User is in so and so marketplace. The market is nothing but the language. So what I will do is I will put this as your market here. Okay, so which is nothing but UKEN. So if somebody is giving UKEN, then you should go to UKEN. That is the use case, right? Last time we discussed. So user is in given, user is in domain language. Okay, so this won't help much. So user is in dash login page, user is in UK login page. Then what happens? Then we are actually doing browser.url, and we are actually clicking the cookie banner. Okay, so shall we go and run this first step and see how it goes? Okay, so I implemented this first step definition. Okay, and running it locally. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's fine. We got some problem invalid and unexpected token. Okay, so market. Okay, so it's a bit of syntax here. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, this is not required. Oh, we just need the market. Okay, sorry guys, this small syntax here. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so the URL is UKEN now. Okay, now BNL. See this? Okay, so element is not visible. So this is, forgot about that. So what we want to do is we want to see that it is going to all the markets, isn't it? All the given markets. So we got something like browser.pause for you to have a look. What is that particular API called? Pause. Yeah. Okay. Shall wait for the pause, 5 seconds. Yeah. Now let's give it a go. Okay. See, it will go to that market and wait for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next to go to BNL, FAFR. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more BNL, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's it. Okay, guys. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I will do now is I will now remove this step, and then what we want to do, what is the actual intention of us? It should run 3 times, and then it should have go to your start button should contain dash domain. What is that? That's href of go to your start button. H reference of go to your start button. I think I'm missing something. Okay. Okay. So typically, let us think that for Eurostar, it should show us looking for eurostar.com. Okay. So instead of that, what we will do is it should show a message like this. Okay. Is this okay? But if it is English, it should be like this. Okay. So what I will do is I will take parameterized. Then you already know that. I'm parameterizing. Okay. So if it is FRFR, what it should come? Let's say it should come like this. Okay. If it is BNL, okay, so if it is BNL, it should come like this. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, now, okay, now we need to implement this. It should show a message. So we need to make it as a parameterized. Okay, so that is a message. So you need to send the message here. So what you have to do it, you have to just exactly like previously, you have to implement the same step definition. So implementing is just a simple, that is then condition, right? So I'll copy some other then condition. Okay, and then what I will do is I will copy paste this message, this particular text. Okay, so now I'm just replacing it. Now message. So message is nothing but again a regular expression. So I'll put this as a message. Okay, and that should be visible, right? So you should have this message visible. So for that, where is the message coming from? The message is coming from this space, okay, which is nothing but copy selector. So what we will do is browser dot get text. Okay, so it is now reading the text. So what I will say that that text should contain this text. Okay, that's it. So now what happens is once you do this, it will take the actual message, which is nothing but the message column, and going to step definition, and then use this message. Okay, this message as your substitute. So first of all, it will get the text which is available there using the CSS and read the text, and that text should contain the actual text. Okay, shall we run now? Let's see what happens. Okay, see this, is it passing? Yeah, it will run 3 times, it is passing. But no sir, I am not sure whether it's passing or not. Then wanted to put some bug like this. See, I'm wanted to putting some extra text. Now this text is not present, so obviously the test will fail now. With the 2 scenarios, and 1 scenario should pass. Okay, see, 1 is failed. Okay, see this. How many are failing? 2 test cases, right? Okay, so have a look, guys. I will leave it for you for 2 minutes. Just have a look, and parallel I'll open the actual implementation file as well, so that you people can see. I know I'm going a bit fast, but I want you to have a look. Okay, so active tool, what I will do is I will just split the mode. Okay, so I'll show the both files same time. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, window, active window, hide all, shump, editor tab, split vertically, yes. Okay, so now this is your step. Okay, so guys, I'm giving you a couple of minutes. Just have a look into the way that the step definitions are implemented here. Okay, I'll put on mute. Will you guys have a look? Okay, and then you can see the result also. So these are the 3 files which is important for us. Have a look. I'll give you maybe a 1 minute time. Okay, guys, have you seen it? Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes, Sriram, yeah.
Yeah, so do you understand it? How are we doing?
This looks like we are passing the parameter value for domain and message.
Yeah.
For the first, the login page, we are passing the domain, and for message. Now, the message what you have given in the examples, can we use the same text over here in the function?
The same text.
Yeah, the message you have given function of message.
Yeah.
Does it need to be the same or it can be different? Because for domain, we have given the function as market.
It
Yeah.
can be anything. Doesn't matter. It is just a. It is first. It is just the first value that we are sending here. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, it will be like this. Example, if you got 2 here, message and kind of color, something like this. So I'm just saying. Okay.
Okay.
Then that will come as second, like a C. Okay. So here, number of things that we are sending here will come within the brackets. Will come like a functions here
Okay.
as a functional parameter. So here, because we are putting the greater than symbol, so that will, so whatever the parameter that we are giving here, so the value will go into the first parameter. Okay, it is not that the see the current value is this one, right? So this will go. You don't care about it is message or something. So it will take the current value and put it into the current function.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah.
one small question.
Mhm.
So in WebDriver, so what of the JavaScript code we use? Is it not? Is that not going to be the asynchronous?
Yeah, we don't need asynchronous.
So because the JavaScript itself, it is just asynchronous, right?
Yeah, see. So in WebDriver IO, we are in web, right? So WebDriver IO, web, see, asynchronous is a big topic. What you called Bhagat. Okay, it's very big topic. So
No. What no. If we use the same type of code in protractor, to get the text, so we're gonna call the then function here. So we're gonna store it in a function get text dot then, and after that we console or we do something. So straight away we are storing that one in a variable text, and can we print that one? If we do the console dot log text, so are we able to get the text there?
yeah, that's what we are using, right?
Yes,
So here,
now it is working here, but where are, we go to protractor, some other frameworks, it's similar kind of asynchronous, right? We can't able to print the text in this particular pattern.
okay, so see, WebDriver IO is different. It see the return values are very much defined here. So it is we're not talking about see, it is not about asynchronous, but how we get the return values. So normally, because it uses the same APIs, just like WebDriver, so it will give everything like a return value to you. Okay. So protractor will not give any return values because we are getting a return, this one, right? So in WebDriver, everything will be a return value just to make sure it is compliant with the actual main WebDriver in Java. So they want to just as close, make it as close as Java. That's the reason why they have made it as a return values.
Oh, really? That's simple.
Okay.
Then comparing to other framework, it is very simple then.
Yes, very simple. Yes, because we don't need to have a callbacks. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, you are right. Otherwise, we need to put again function here and then do all this nonsense.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you are right. That is, so we don't need it to just emulate the APIs. They had made it like this. Okay. So all these gets are very much okay. So get the content of now. Okay, make sure that element you found request interactive. Otherwise, okay, if workaround. So it is like a it will give you return values. Get text, get element. Okay, so those kind of things.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So even I think get element no element something will be there. Okay, get element or something. Wait 1 second.
So then we don't need to bother about callbacks then. In
No, we don't need.
Yeah. So a simple, straightforward like Java,
Yeah.
Java Selenium.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that is the thing. Okay, so now let us go to multiple elements. Okay, example, you got multiple elements. Okay, so example, you got more than one element, then we will make sense, because this is all single elements, isn't it? Okay, so example, we want to, let's see if we can take some use case out of it. Okay, so I'll just reiterate it coming to your notes point of view. Now scenario outline. Okay, in the outline we do examples, then we use regular expressions. Okay, in step definitions. Okay, and then we use the function parameters as the as values, okay, to be used in function, okay, of step definition. Okay, so now let us take a case where we want to kind of do a little bit more. Okay, example, what we want to do is, example, go to English. Let us take a case. Okay, let us go to English, and here let us think that we need to have this is not so good. Okay, this is not so good example. So shall we, which example shall we share? Shall we take no commas? I need to get something like this, multiple items. Okay, so what we can do is add to cart. So we have to check that we got 4 add to cart buttons. Okay, shall we take that case? Because I say ideally I want, what I want to explain today is in the class is, I think we complete another outline. So a bit of page objects. I'll show you how to do the page objects. Okay, a little bit later. And then what we are trying is, we are trying more APIs. As long as we do more APIs, so it's kind of more API. So what API we are doing is multiple elements and maybe a select box as well. We'll see how we can use select box, which is kind of a critical thing, and few weights. Okay, and then what else we need? Kind of more APIs point of view. I think that should be fine with a few weights. So that's what we are doing, and then we'll do page objects. Okay, and source labs connect. I think we have done it, but anyway, I'll show you if you want. Okay, so that's it. Mainly we will discuss today, unless if we got anything else. Okay, so just let me reiterate it. So we got all these APIs. I'm just going through only few APIs. Okay, so yeah, so here we got a method called elements. Okay, in this, so what is this elements will give you is okay, the table. So I think I mean, to be honest, actually getting the elements and clicking. So ideally what we want to do is, we need to check the number of items available throughout this these buttons in this website. Example, that is our case. Okay, and we want to click on every item and come back, every item and come back, maybe something like that. Okay, does that make sense, guys? Shall we take that? I think this is very complicated scenario challenge that we are taking, but that is worth doing it.
Okay.
Okay, shall we?
Okay.
Okay, so the case is very simple. So what we are doing is okay, scenario. See guys, every test case So whenever we are writing a test case, then only we will actually, you know, take more challenges. So e-com website should have four items in home page. Okay, so you don't need to use this step. You can use this step, user is in login page. Okay, so given user is in login page, when he go to e-com page, okay, and what, okay, then he should see 4 items in home page. Does that make sense? Okay, so what I'll do is now I'll implement give it the when and then. Okay, so I'll just copy any of these whens and implement them. Okay, okay, makes sense. Okay, go to e-com page. So let's execute this test. Now we can use tags also. So what I'll do is I'll use a tag here. New. Okay, makes sense. So we go now to Webdriver config. So we got something called tags here. You can use these tags. Okay, and let's run that single step, single test.
We added the color parameter, so that needs to be removed, actually.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we need to take it here also. Okay, so what the word thing is why it is taking, even though I keep the tag here. Oof, okay, so this is not good. Okay, anyway, it is running the second one. That's not a problem. 6 pass. Why it's not taking this? Why it's 6 passed? Okay, because nothing is implemented. Okay, it's saying that user is in login page. Is this not implemented? Is there, right? Given. Okay. Given user is in login page. Okay. Oh, okay. So these two are not implemented. Okay. Okay. So this is fine. Okay, this is not implemented. Okay. When he go to okay, which is wired. I don't know why. Okay, so guys, did you see any problem here? Skipping 2 steps. Why it is skipping this? Is it because become website? Okay, guys, let us see this again. Somebody have to help me to fix this. Oh, why is skipping 2 steps? Okay, why? Something that we left. Okay, I don't know. Let's see this, if I can put this here. Scenario given. Let's see. Oh no. Okay, is it because of the tags? Let's see if I remove the tags. Okay, let's see. Maybe I think there's something which we need to make sure that we, the tags are picking up correctly. Okay. Why it is skipping still? Maybe we need to save it. Give me 1 second, guys. That is stuck up somewhere here. Scenario given when then.
Is the text given needs to be a unique for each scenario?
I don't know. Let's see why this one is passing. This is passing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see if this is taking the other one, other scenario. Maybe some kind of syntactical problem or something like that. Let's see. Okay, even this is missing this one as well, right? So skipping, I don't know, all these tests. There is some problem somewhere. I'm 100% sure this is working before. Let's see, this is passing or not. Skipping this also. Why? There's somewhere we did something wrong. Tags. When user is relevant information. Okay, so let's uncomment this and run this. Okay, with this the one which we're actually running it. Okay. So now what happened? It actually 0 passing. Okay, I think there is some problem with this code, guys. I think let us remove all these things. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if this works. I don't know. There may be a bit of here and there. So the link between steps and step definitions. Okay, this is all okay now. So this is okay. Now let us put our domain scenario here. Okay. So what I will do now is I'll put my own scenario here. Okay, because of the hashtags, it may be a problem. Okay. Anyway. Okay, let's see. Otherwise, we'll put that in the top as well. Oh, again skipping. Oh my God. No idea what's happening. Okay. I don't know why it is not taking it. User is in login page. Okay, user is in home page. Guys, what is happening here? User is in home page. User is in login page, isn't it? User is in login page. User is in login page. User is in login page. They should be called, isn't it? What is hesitating? User is in login page. Okay, let me close this and see. Okay, still skipped. Okay. What is this?
Do you need to mention scenario outline or just a scenario should be? Okay.
Yeah, aspect series scenario should be fine. Okay, I think okay, let us create a new feature file. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just putting a new feature file and see what happens. This is ridiculous. I don't know why it is happening. Okay, so I'll put it here, and then I will comment all these things here. Okay, so now we created ecom.feature, and now let us go and implement this. Okay, so let's see what is happening. Domain check on the home page. Okay, again, this is skipping. So I think there is some problem with somewhere that we are doing. We're doing something wrong. Given is given. User is in home page. So this is fine. Given user is in login page. Given user is in login page. Given user is in login page. So given user is in login page, which is fine. It is in step definitions, which is also fine. Okay. What shall we do? Okay. Silly thing, my guys. I think why it is user is in login page. So let us implement the second page. Okay. Anyway, let us implement the second one and see how it goes. Okay. What is the second step? You should show a message. You should user is in login page. Okay. So let us see. Okay. Okay, so this then, right? So we need to make sure that we got a then here. Okay. Okay, let me run. Okay, bracket is missing. Okay, just 1 second. Okay. Okay, so let me implement this. Okay, so let us take this new step altogether. Okay. Okay, so I'll go give a try. Let's see what happens.
Console.
Okay, sorry. Okay, that's fine. I mean, after that, if it has happened, that's fine. I can fix it later and send it to you. The actual code. The last time we'll go ahead with the theory. If it doesn't happen, okay. There's something going on. It may particular to my machine. Okay, so okay. Okay. So what happened now? It is actually, oh my god, what is the syntax? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, when to do this as well. Okay. Okay. The syntax is pathetic, man. Why are we stumbling with the syntax? Okay, that's fine. So I think there is some syntax problem, but anyway, that is the way to do the step definitions, guys. I don't want much to waste of much of time. Let's go to the next topic, which is there in the agenda. So, okay, so where is the agenda for our today? Okay, so let's go to multiple elements, isn't it? Okay, so to multiple elements itself, we're getting this problem, right? So I think what we can do is, because we got the main the scenario outline working, so what we can do is within this kind of code base we can explore it. Okay, so what we will do is user is in what is the scenario? User is in login page. No, this one. User is in dash log slash login page. Okay, so okay, so let's do this. User is in blah blah login page. Here shall we go and implement it? Okay, we can do this now. Now the way that we implement in Webdriver is a little bit different. So let us get some syntax out of it. Okay, so this will iterate all over. Okay, So it's a bit, we need a bit of example. I know the concept, but we need a kind of examples to do that. Okay, it's not as straightforward. Okay, so we may need a kind of patience here. Okay, so what we are trying to do is we are trying to go through all the elements, see elements. Okay, so okay, so what we have to do is first of all, let's get the written value. So browser dot, so what is the locator of that element? First locator, so that we can get the other ones. Okay, so now we got this input class. So what we can do is you can simply, now again syntax is coming into picture, where what we will do is elements, okay, so what we will do is we will put where x equal to this, and then we'll print x. Okay, 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 let's go. Step 54. What is the problem? Okay, let's see what happens. We will just need a count. Okay, so now, oh, href, invalid regular expression. Okay, href should have, oh, okay, what
Ram, your
is,
battery is going down.
yeah,
Already showing red.
yes, it's 12%. I'll fix that. Thanks. Okay, so here this is a bit of syntax for this. Okay, I just want to copy this one. Okay, welcome to homepage. You have element remind board. Let's see. Okay, guys, a bit of don't know why it's taking a bit of it's not understanding the stub definitions. That is a problem. Parser check domains. I don't know what is happening. Okay, where exactly is we are reading this? User is in domain login page. User is in domain login page. User is in domain login page. User is in. Okay, we already got this, right? So why do we need this at all at first place? Okay, and then yeah, that's it actually. See, we want to run. See that x, isn't it? Let's see. That is what I'm looking for. Okay, so now once that element comes, so what we are doing is here, if you can see, we are doing elements. So okay, Chrome pass end of the unexpected. Something gone bad. What is passing problem? Where did it? Okay, is this because of this end of the line? Okay, I'm just taking that out. Maybe that hashes and all are creating a problem. Let's go and run. Okay, so What is this? Passing error. End of the line, tagline, feature. Okay, okay. We commented this feature also. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. We have commented the feature also, the title. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay, cool. So it was running it fine, but the main thing that I'm interested is we want to see this. Okay, you can see that there is a kind of element object which we are getting. Okay, so what I will do right now is, let us comment this, and let us comment these two things because we want to go in detail. So here, carefully, so this is what we are here. Okay, so what we want to do here, we want to see a list of that no commas thing. So let us go to no commas. So we have to go to this link first. Okay, because our other things are not working. What I will do is, here I will keep the actual URL. So what I will do here is, okay, so let us close this, and now let us go here and get all the elements, and that elements is a X. Let us print that X. Okay, so now you will get elements, but WebDriver's elements are a little bit tricky. Okay, so WebDriver IO, okay, get all elements. I had seen, search that. So it's a bit tricky to do it because we need to loop through a kind of an element. Okay, I'll show you it. Okay, so now you can see that we got, this, we got a JSON object. Okay, so we got a JSON object which represents a list of input tags, which is nothing but this. Okay, so what happens now, we want to search the relevant thing. So we need to get the count of that. Okay, so to get a count of that, you can see that will become like so this is like a JSON object. Okay, so what we will do right now is, once we get the results, so which is nothing but elements, then we need to convert that. So we can do something like this, results.length. So we can convert that into a kind of an array. Okay, so just give me one more minute till I complete that particular task. Okay, so what I will do is, just see this. So okay, so here, okay, so we got result here. So I'm just want to convert everything. Give me 1 second. I want to convert the whole elements. So we will get a JSON object. So through the JSON object, this is nothing but this. We need to convert them into a kind of a easy way to do it. Okay, so for that, what I will do is, just be very, very careful here. Elements, and we have to use a kind of fallback here, but we don't need to traverse anything. You need to get a count, isn't it? Okay, so be carefully. I think there's a then function here as well, but I don't want to go into that detail. We can just simply get a elements. Okay, so get element size. Maybe this one will work. Let's see. Okay, so
Ram, before your machine goes off, 7%.
yeah, I'll do that. Give me 1 second. I'm just in the middle of something. My brain is in the middle of this. I can't go out now. Okay. See, guys. So I will. So you can see that we will get a JSON object here. That is the point of which I want to make. Okay, the located elements will be written as JSON object. So from that JSON object, then we have to actually get the values. So okay, so the array of elements can be retrieved using response.value, which is nothing but collection of element IDs. So we have to use a kind of a response.value. We have to use that response.value. So WebDriver IO, this is a bit tricky thing here. Okay, so what we have to do here, you can see that this guy used response.value. So similarly, we need to use it. Okay, so what I will do is, I'll just copy paste this for now, and I have to use here. Where I have to use that, I have to use this. Okay. So give me 1 second. I'll put my charger. Okay. So we got all the elements. Okay. So what I will do right now is, you can see that I can use a then function here, response.value. Okay. So
sorry to disturb you. And at what time you are planning to take the break?
Maybe in 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay. And I have small work. I'm going out, so I will be back in half an hour then.
Okay. Now you want to go?
Yeah. Now, I want to start now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Okay,
go ahead.
thank you. Thanks. So you're recording, right? And
yeah, everything is recording. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So okay, guys. So we just now what we're doing is we're returning a value and putting the what you call the console.log of the whole values. Okay. See what will happen now. So we don't care about the result. Elements is then is not a function. Oops. 1 second. Then it's not a function. Okay. So what would we do here? Elements. We're getting the elements. Okay, so yeah. Okay, maybe I think we need to leave that for now, guys. I think it's getting a little bit complicated. I don't want getting that get elements count. Okay, this is a simple thing. I don't know why this I'm not getting a straight a function. There should be something like all or something like that. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, give me 1 second. I will try to get this. Elements. Yeah, this one. Okay. Yes. Console.log has, okay, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll use this. Okay. So I don't know why that then function is coming to picture, but we don't need then here. Okay. That's it. So what is this function will do is, okay, so you can see that this is like a second argument for this elements. So what that will do is it will take kind of a response that, and we have to print that. Okay, let's go ahead. I mean, you know, all these things a little bit you need to do a practice. Okay, Webdriver, I know it is look like it is straightforward, but to go in depth, okay, real time when we actually do it, those kind of challenges, if you get, you need to do to practice and go in depth. Okay, now we are printing this. This is not we want. We want that count. Okay, that message that I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, console.log. My table has. Okay. My table has. Okay. So. My table has total length. This is what I'm expecting. Shall we run it again? Let's run it again. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just not waiting that to print that message. My table has. Okay, so result is this. So I'm getting the elements, but I don't know why I'm not able to print it. Give me 1 second, 1 more second, guys. Client.elements function. Okay. Okay. Elements, I'm getting the elements, but I'm not getting the count actually. I don't know. Closest result value, client.get text. Okay, leave that to me, guys. I think I'm getting.
Do we have any assertion like elements.count or something?
This dot elements dot value dot length. Okay, maybe we can try this. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I will definitely do that. Give me 1 more second. Okay. Okay. This dot criteria display elements. Where x equal to. Okay, I will try this. Then I will go into APIs. Let's see. Okay, that may be a good idea. Let's see if we got elements. Any. No, we don't have an accession. We don't have that accession here. We're in WebDriver driver, right?
Oh yes, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we don't have that inbuilt. Okay.
Okay. Let's try this one.
Yeah, I think that this should be. No, this is fine. See, I think 21.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, no, we're getting it. Count is equal to. Okay. Okay. So now let's run it again. Okay. I think it is working. Don't worry, it is working. I had to remove that prefix. That's the reason why. Okay. So now it should print count is equal to 21. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See this? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Count is equal to 21. Okay. So now this is the way to get it. So I mean, yes. The thing is, as I said, it's not straight away. The elements is the most critical part of WebDriver IO. Okay, so that is why I was, I know I'm spending some time, but getting the elements is one of the challenges thing here. Okay, but however, you can see that we can use various kind of internal methods to do that. Okay, like value dot length. Okay, so also what we can do is example. Okay, so something like that also we can do if we just get the value. Okay, and then something like and then what we can do is there is something called element ID click. Okay, you can see this example. Okay, how this element ID click is, we have to get the ID of that and then we need to click it. So we need to kind of mix a few things. Okay, or there. Okay, you can see that. Anyway, okay, X is okay. That's fine. Don't worry about that for now. But yeah, that is the way we have to use kind of element by ID click. So this only happens if you got multiple items. But typically, when you're doing normal click, you won't have that problem. So you don't go to that depth. I'm just explaining that it may be a problem in future. Okay. So what are the notes point of view? Multiple elements. We have to use elements function, which will return all the elements in a JSON object. Okay, then to get a count we have to use, this is very important, value dot length. Okay, so we have to use value dot length method to get a count. Okay, and to access internal elements, okay, we have to use something like element. Okay, give me 1 second. This like this. Okay, so this kind of method, element dot click ID. So these kind of things are used. Okay, which is internally within that if you want to use it. Okay, so you will not maybe if you're not understanding this, but if you go into depth, then you'll understand this. I want to make sure that we're all clear on that. Okay. Okay, so coming to select objects. Okay, select. Yeah, you can use this select objects. If you got drop down, do you have a drop down here? No commas. Yeah, we got this drop down, right? Okay, let's see. You can play with this. It's select, right? So we can use this. So we want to select we have to select the drop down. That is one of the thing that then we can use like this. Okay, using nothing but we need to first okay, we can actually first of all we need to get the actual element of it, and then we need to perform some actions. Okay, like this: select attribute by attribute, select by ID. So selects are a bit of external case, extra case. I will give a demo here, but you keep that in mind. Okay, so let us implement this here now for you. Okay, so now what I will do is just keep that away. Once you are logged in into the page, so I will use this. So here you can see that this is syntax is a little bit different, so put that in mind. So what I will do is I will copy this ID. Okay, so this is my select box. Now select box dot. So this we have these methods. Okay, nothing but select by visible text. So you have to use that select by visible text, and then you have to select the actual element. Okay, which is nothing but US dollars or euros. Okay, I'll put EURO, and let's see what happens. Okay, and then I will put browser. Okay, you can see that now. Did you see the euro selected?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is so these kind of things are okay. Very simple. Just for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. So that way we have to use the APIs which is given by select object. Okay, so like that, there are a lot of APIs which you normally have to a bit of practice on that. Okay, select, first of all we need to get the object by using a kind of a query. Okay, so we have to use, so example which I already said, that first of all we need to select. Okay, there is something called select. Okay, so we need to first of all select the object. Okay, like this. Okay, then after that we need to call the corresponding methods. Okay, so the corresponding methods are, this is the way that you do it. Then you have got a select set by ID, select by visible text, something like that. Okay, okay, so like that. Okay, the final things are weights. So weights point of view, I think we haven't have any problem till now on the weights. Okay, however, if you want, we got few weights here. Okay, so the weights are, I mean, the normal weights that we already use for a kind of what you call previously we used the weights as well. So weights functions are nothing but typically when the page is loading or so normal weights, we don't need to worry about the weights in Webdriver because it implicitly handles the weight. But if you want to do explicit weight, example, you want to wait for an element, wait for a form, or wait for something, then we can use the weights. The weights also, first of all, we need to get the element, and then we need to actually use the element, what you call weight out of it. Okay, so we have to say that I'm waiting for something, and then I wait for the actual element. Okay, so I mean, it is, we have few APIs that you can actually use. Okay, so I mean, I'm telling you, don't need to worry much about it. It inherently do that. So that the two ways to do an await. So the first way is on the browser level. You can see that. So we can do something like this. Okay, so wait for visible. So it will wait for that particular element is visible. Okay. Example, what we would do is, example, we go for no commas and say that once it is in US dollars and once it is in euros. Okay, then what we have to do is we need to make sure that we got this element, some element is present, something like that. Okay, let's see that. We want to wait for. Okay, I'm just see, this is a typical Ajax. Okay, see, this is not visible right now. Okay, so what we can do is we can kind of, this is a class name, right? So we need to use dot here. Okay, so we need to wait for that particular element it is present. Okay, it's visible. So right now it is not visible. We can wait for visible. However, we have to make sure that we can click on that button. Okay, so I will write the code to click on this button. This is not the one. Okay, so what I will do is I will write a couple of lines of code. Okay, this I think you people know how to write it. Okay, so what I will do is browser dot click. Okay, okay, so click on this and then we click on the vote. Okay, click on that and wait for that element to be present. Okay, so this is a kind of kind of example how we can handle with the waits. Okay, wait for visible, so it will wait for that visibility. Okay, so actually it happened, but let me, it's quite fast. Okay, see this vote. Okay, so yeah, I mean that 30 seconds is, so now it will fail because that is gone. I think maybe it will fail now. See, it is trying to get it, but it will fail because we are waiting after that element is gone. Okay, see this. Okay, so if we remove this, then that will make sense. Okay. Okay, now it's passing. Okay, so that is the way to do the weights. Okay. Okay, guys. So shall we take a break?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we can take a break. I'm just trying to put that wait for
Element.
Wait for visible. So like this, we can do whatever it is. There are a lot of waits. Okay. So for that, the only single command is browser dot wait for visible. Wait for whatever it is. Okay. Then we need to give the locator and the maximum timeout. Okay. Okay, guys. Let us come back. So once I come back, what I will finish today is a bit of page objects and source labs. Okay. So page objects right now, within this framework I will not show, but I will show something from a boilerplate. Okay, I got some boilerplate. I'll show you how it works. Okay. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.